Hello everybody, Pandy here of Pandy's Hair Candy and More. Shout out to Cooler, to the Foolers, as I like to say. I know it's cool to the fools. I am Pandy of Pandy's Hair Candy and More. Welcome to my channel. I am shouting out Cool because Cool is such a great guy. He actually considered little old me to be a part of his very first ever YouTube Icon docuseries, and I am so humbled and so excited, yet so elated and so proud of him and so happy and exciting for him, because this is cutting edge, this is groundbreaking, this is creative, and I'm just honored to be asked. So the question that he posed was, what you love about YouTube? To tell you all the short, long version story of me and my journey here on YouTube. Over here, for the most part, my channel is based on hair. Okay, I'm a naturalista. However, as a former licensed cosmetologist and former beauty salon owner, I love hair. Now, it's been several years since I've done hair professionally. However, it's like riding a bike. When you've gone to school for something as a trade and you've gotten certified in a thing, you know it like the back of your hand. It's like riding a bike. You get off, but you'll never forget. So, I took to YouTube about 1.5 years ago out of my sheer love for hair. And as a hobby, really. As a mother of 3 children and grandmother, and an empty nester, if you will, I started going to YouTube to look for different hairstyles. You know, I wanted to know what the latest trends were. And I would utilize the different wig content creators, wig reviews, to kind of gauge my purchases. Like, oh, well, her face is kind of round and chubby like mine. Okay, so that's how it'll look. You know, that kind of thing. And as I got on there and started dibbling and dabbling and peeking and poking, I started noticing other things that also piqued my interest. Like, for example, the TV show reviewers. Oh my goodness, these were all shows that I was following anyway. So I would rush to catch the latest content creators' review because I watched the show and I wanted to see if the feedback matched up. And I found myself doing that for like 2 years. I've actually had a YouTube account since 2009, but I never did anything with it. When I first created a Gmail account, I guess I created the email account. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, not the email account, but the YouTube account. Long story short, I was totally green to this whole thing, okay? So I get on here and I start playing around with my hobby. I start seeing this avenue and that avenue and this avenue, and I started really saying, you know what, I need to probably take this thing a bit more seriously. I started also noticing that the girls I had been following for about 1 year or 2 started off kind of shabby. And when I say shabby, there's no shade. What I mean by shabby is pixelated, you know, low quality images, things of that sort. And I started noticing the upgrades. I started noticing the 4K quality on the cameras, the microphones, and I started seeing the improvements. And then the girls I used to watch would be talking about the opportunity that they were getting here on YouTube, brand endorsements, you know, sponsorship deals, things of that sort. So obviously that really piqued my interest. So I began to think, well, you know what? So many women were stopping me in the grocery store. I work in a hospital setting now, so whenever I walk down the hall, I kid you not, I will be at work and I have so many different wigs. All these ladies would be stopping me and asking me questions about the hair. Well, do you still do hair, or can you recommend? And I found myself doing this like 3 to 4 times a week, telling people to go to people's YouTube channel to look at their reviews. And I'm thinking, well, why wouldn't I just be doing that for myself? I have the spare time. So that's kind of how I accidentally ended up becoming a YouTuber. Now, once I kind of got involved and I started taking it a little bit more seriously, I started to see the potential. I started networking more in the different communities and getting to know people and just branching off, which is how I met Cool a little over a year ago in Chef and Moore's chat. And Cool has always been a stand-up dude, always supportive, always dropping through my chat or dropping through my videos rather, and leaving genuine, sincere, encouraging, and positive comments. That's one thing I can say about him. I love that about him. And that's why I was so excited when he asked me to be a part of this. So over here for the most part right now, again, the channel is called Pandy's Hair Candy and More because I offer so much more than just hair information over here. I am a naturalista, so I talk about my journey as a melanated woman in a natural hair state. Okay, oftentimes you'll see me with my natural hair out. I do a lot of product unboxing over here and reviews in regards to melanated women's hair care needs. I do a lot of skincare regimens, product reviews of all sorts. I've done spa parties. I usually do a live game night each week. I do trending topic recaps. I actually have an uploaded series where I'm literally, whoever's trending, you know, I've covered Cardi B, I've covered Meg Thee Stallion, I've covered all these people, and I'm so small that I think it just kind of gets lost in the algorithm, but I'm here, and I'm trying to make a name for myself, and one thing I don't do is drama. I stay out of the drama. I am a positive channel. It is safe to have your children look at my channel, although I am not a children's channel. But when I say that to say that you won't hear a bunch of cursing and tomfoolala over here. Okay, so in a nutshell, I feel like I am a lifestyle blogger. I talk about news you can use. You know, if it's going to bring about awareness to you, if it's going to be beneficial to you. When they were first orchestrating the stimulus packet, I was all over it, providing updates and, you know, being very careful not to throw out words that would trigger the algorithm to cause my channel to be into jeopardy. So I have educated myself on the policies that are required to navigate here successfully on YouTube. I've got just under 1,500 subscribers and I am newly monetized. I've been monetized for about 6 months now. So I'm excited. I am a small YouTube supporter channel. I do a bunch of network groups here on YouTube, kind of connecting smaller content creators with people that can help them. It's all about the cross support movement with me, because somebody was there to do it for me when I came along and point me in the right direction. And I feel like if that was out, you know, when I initially came on the scene, I would be so much further along. So that's why I don't mind sacrificing and giving back of myself. And that's another reason why I love what I do on YouTube. I talk about my experience in the healthcare field, because I'm able to give consumer information that's going to be helpful to you without violating policies or crossing any lines that are going to restrict me because I'm now giving out medical information, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I talk about the importance of getting your mammograms, you know, making sure your high blood pressure is under control. The things that people need to actually see. YouTube is such a large platform. There's millions of people on YouTube. You never know what's going to pique someone's interest. So I talk about everything. I don't put myself into one box. That is why I'm Pandy of Pandy's Hair Candy and More, and that is what I love about YouTube. Cool to the Foolish, shout out to you. I really appreciate you for inviting me to participate in this project. I am so extremely proud of you. I have seen you come such a mighty long way just in the short time that I've known you. We have connected back in Chef and Moore's chats, and you've just been there, and that's why every time I get that notification, I might not make it over there to the first day or the second day, but I definitely always come over to your channel. I comment and I let you know I was there. And I appreciate you for continuing to rock with me and continuing to support me and continuing with the great work that you're doing out here on YouTube. I would hope that you guys come through, check my channel out. I'm sure there's something there that you might find useful. If not just for yourself, maybe you can let somebody else know. Maybe your girlfriends, your cousins, your mamas, your aunties. They might want some hair tips, okay? Or they might want some shopping tips. Or they may be interested in trending news. Or they might like to play trivia on a Sunday night, okay? I do it all. And sometimes I just vlog. I just vlog about life things, parenthood, you know, what's going on YouTube, what's going on in the community, what's going on in the world abroad. Sometimes you just need to talk and get it out. And sometimes people can relate to that and they come through and we chop it up. So again, I want to thank you for including me in this video. You all stay safe out there, stay encouraged, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Can't wait to see the finished results on this. Bye now.